Hey y'all, last night, well earlier this morning rather, I was sitting here reading Obadiah in the Old Testament. There was two verses that really got my attention and made me think about, today's society and how we're living as this generation in this world. So Obadiah is only one chapter, but I'm gonna read verse 3 and 4, and hopefully you'll kind of pick up on where I'm going with this. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me to the ground? Now that's being said out of arrogance, saying basically somebody saying, I'm so good, or I'm so high and mighty and can't nobody do nothing to me. That's basically what that's saying. Verse 4 is, thou shalt exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set the next among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So the Lord is saying all that. So if you back up and read the first couple of verses, these people, really arrogant, really pompous, and really just full of themselves, Now, although that was in the Old Testament in biblical times before Jesus came, it's amazing how people a lot of times deny, God and Christianity and stuff like that. However, if you read from the beginning of the Old Testament to the end, each book, each chapter has something that you could take out of it and look at nowadays, and it applies. And it also, the historical and the different prophecies it does mention that have already gone on, or going on in present times. But this generation here is very self-serving. It's very, how would you say it? Very arrogant. Very, hey, look at me, look what I do. You see videos, all the time on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. People are self-serving because they will do nice stuff for other people, yet they will videotape it. Now that's going against the Bible, because New Testament says, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. So you're not supposed to do stuff out of to say, hey, look at me, put myself on a pedestal. But look at all the entertainers we have in the world going on right now. The CEOs of different companies, the powerful people, even just regular old common people, on our level. How many times have we ourselves said, I'm this, I'm that, can't nobody bring me down? I did it myself. Of course, I was not saved then. But in the Army, being on the top tank, couldn't nobody touch me, what I thought. Well, then in approximately about a year to 9 months before I got out, I herniated 3 discs in my back, could no longer be on a tank, could no longer be Top Gun. Was relegated to desk duty the last 8 months. So, moral of the story is, folks, don't exalt yourself. Don't get so high on yourself you think can't nobody touch you, because God definitely can. He can get your attention. He can bring you down to where you need to be. Because truth be told, without God, we are all nothing. We're all just nothing. It's by His mercy, His grace, and His goodness and kindness that whatever we accomplish is because of Him. Whatever we do is because of Him. Whoever we are is because of Him. It's not of us. We don't, we can't even breathe without Him saying, take breaths, when we wake up. So, if this, if this is you, just get with God on it. Pray about it. Ask Him to take the arrogance and the pride out of your heart, because you either do it voluntarily, He'll do it. Anyway, love y'all.